Hi guys, Troublemaker here, playing Cities Skylines, and last time I made an effort to fix mistakes I made. So I added a freeway extension down this way. So eventually we're going to have to create little off-ramps of sorts to various locations, but not yet. That's all in the future. And I created this very vast, long, expensive, over $250,000 highway piece, which links directly into our industrial area. And so now the newest challenge comes to the front. People are still going to cut through the middle into the traffic circle so they can skip on by. So that means that this area has to be really fixed. Has to be fixed. You have to keep that in mind, fixed for the future, and that means we're gonna have to urbanize this up a bit. So I have been emptying these landfills, and I'll be moving them into our industrialized zone now. And this one's completely emptied, so and I think this one's still emptying. Yes, still in the process of emptying. It's 87% full, so it's going to be a while before I can work on this side of the city. But this area I can definitely work out, and there are a lot of problems that are a little more obvious to me that can be fixed to make this into an urban area. So we've gotten rid of the landfill. That means we can get rid of... Oh boy, I just entered cinematic view. I don't know how to get out of this. My escape key is not working. Well, it does look nice. Okay, what did I just do? Did I just quick load? Maybe I just quick loaded. That was terrifying. Still don't know what I just did there, though. I'm sure I'm just loading the game. Yeah, the escape key in my keyboard stops working from time to time, which is kind of wonky and weird. So yeah, it looks like I just quick loaded from where I left off. So yeah, same sort of thing though. Okay, mouse is working. Alright, fine. So we'll redo this again. Start loading up this landfill again. So yeah. What I was planning to do, is there a hotkey for this? Let me hover over this free camera. So there's no hotkey so far. So we're going to get rid of this road. And keep in mind, in terms of traffic density, going around this way and this wonky pathing is actually the exact same thing that the regular road would do. So there's no need to panic or anything like that. It's just a temporary thing. So we're going to need to make our 3-lane road. Here we are, born to be kings. We are the masters of the universe. And we can get rid of this little road here as well, just that little slot. Put that in here. I want to get rid of just... I did it again. Well, at least I know how to get rid of this. Oh my god. This is my nightmare. I wish I had the escape key. That would be really nice. Alright. This will be like round 3 for me of misclicking. What an obnoxious place to put that button to. Okay. So back to round 3. Wait for the game to stabilize. Good. Okay. So, move this. Here. Set it to load up trash. We're going to delete a lot of roadway. All of that. All that roadway. We're going to add in a new one. A thicker one. A more magnificent one. We're going to get rid of any turns that are close to traffic circles, because that is screwing things up. So that's pretty close. And then we'll get rid of this one as well. And that will cover that. Now we're ready to urbanize this place. So we're going to de-zone a lot of this place. So I have to keep in mind I have a little cluster of a commercial zone here. And we're going to de-zone all of that. Can probably just spread across here. There we go. All de-zoned. So we need to get in place more commercial zones. Let's make this whole southern area the commercial area. And these are all our high intellect commercial zones. Now one problem is that houses actually link power to each other through a very weird and mysterious magical manner. So yes, eventually that could become a moderate issue. It's not letting me paint right here. Oh, let's see, it's got a few blues here preventing that. Now will it let me paint this area? No, I have to actually demolish this building. Oh, Jesus, that's why. Herp, derp, derp. This is an important structure. What is this? It's a firehouse, obviously, of course. So yeah, this should get rid of some of the congestion heading towards this northern route and allow for people to freely travel through here, getting to all their various locations and whatnot. And I have a huge garbage base here, and I have another one that's forming here. I want to get rid of this one, but it'll be very, very important to have, you know, that route more or less covered. Geez, everything's sort of filling up. Okay, so now that's kind of covered. Here's another one that I've kind of identified as being kind of a trouble spot for me and probably for everyone. We have a thin road here, just a thin stretch, and the traffic's fine up until it gets to the fact that it has to merge into this thin road. So we're going to actually get rid of this road altogether. Oh, all the people are so happy I'm destroying their homes. That's kind of wonky and weird. And we're going to put in the big thick road. Yeah, nice thick road. Gonna make it nice and straight. And I think I have a big enough area here to place in urban centers. I should probably do a few small commercial zones here just to kind of fill in that block so that a big center can appear there. And there. There we go. New urban area. And traffic will flow much, much better through this. In fact, this is actually only a 2 right here. I can actually increase this one in size to be a 3. I gotta wait for this house to burn down or be fixed before I can do that, of course. But already, like, this is already very good traffic-wise. Obviously, it looks like congestion's happening here. I'm gonna have to limit the number of entry points into these neighborhoods again. This one seems to be kind of problematic. And this one actually is the one that leads into our highway, which makes sense. So that's something else that could be big changes. Not small changes, big, big, big changes. But that can be done slightly after I do have other priorities. So just in the name of... It's just this one little piece here, I think. Or is it? I'm having yeah, this one little piece is actually just a 3-lane road. So we'll... There we go. Now it's all nice and, you know, fresh feeling. Alright, so what do we have around this southern area that I just destroyed? Low commercial. Low commercial. These individual green zones here should not exist. Don't know why they do exist, but they shouldn't exist. Oh, you know what? It was probably because of movements I made. So, correct that real quick. Yes, sir. The old city will become the new city. And here's the thing. When you have people moving in, they extend power. So this park here is not working because of lack of power. That problem will be alleviated as homes build up. Homes do connect power to homes. Doesn't make sense, but why should it? Okay, so here's another little problem. Because any kind of nodules like this gotta go. This just needs to be a straight... This has got to feel like a straight road. Oh, my industrial demand is insanely high. So we kind of set that this southern area will become our new industrial zone, and that's exactly what it's going to transform into. So I'm going to turn... Yeah, I think I'll build this way. So we'll build a 3-lane road down here. Now I need electricity. Oh, there's actually a power plant right here, actually. So I have to get this across. I don't even really know if this is going to connect properly, but small losses, big gains. That's the philosophy right now. And so that's a 3 road, and we're going to have a 2 road. Probably right here, going across. I got so much space. I can go so much further with this. I think I might go all the way across here. This power lines are not matching up the way I want them to. I can fix that. That's fixable. So we'll put in more industrial space here, and more industrial space here. I'm going to build a block first, but then after I'm going to zone it to be something different. So there's power in the difference. So just slowly building this up. I don't have any water going through here. I should probably do that before too many businesses build up. Lifestyles of the industrial and the famous. Did he ask for more farming or less farming? Oh, less farming, because it's not modern. Of course, modernity is immediately just associated with being good. Yeah, that'll work. So I need water down here before I do any more building. There we go, water for all. I think everyone should have access to power with the thin line that I have. We'll see. We'll see whether it changes or not, or whether I'll need to institute more power. So yeah, I was going to zone this. So looking at the map, the only zone that I can do with this that will be different will be wood. Actually, I can actually do iron or oil here. So maybe I'll turn this into an oil zone. We'll produce that dirty. So considerably increases ground pollution and electricity consumption. Considerably increases tax revenue. Whereas iron, hello iron, so not going to give me the tooltip. Moderately increases ground pollution and electricity consumption. Moderately. So yeah, we're going to go for the extreme electricity. Oh, we got to actually build the zone first. Oh, la 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 la. Don't mind me. I want it to be a pretty big area. Our oil. And we're going to make it that only the oil industry can exist in this particular part of the city. To the north is just going to be generic industry. Nothing related at all to oil. And then to the south here we'll have our oil industry. And I might make another, iron type industry. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so there we go. Highland Park. Yay. Except we're not going to call it that. We're going to call it Oil Country. This is Oil Country, people. That's the expression for the Edmonton Oilers NHL hockey team. And I don't really need these. Let's instead go with this. So we're going to make this oil. Oil Country! Yay! Sort of mass polluting oil country. Okay, so now I can build down here. I'm gonna have to put some power across, I think. Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I think I'll put a little bit of power across, and then, geez, it did not line up quite the way I wanted it to. So pretty imperfect looking roads here. So we can just squeeze this one in. A little bit of overlap, but that'll be fine. And this one you can see I can put the actual oil area there. And there we go. We've supplied the demand for oil industries for quite a while. At the bottom here, I'm going to place a 2. Keep in mind, you know, nice constant reminder. When I say 2, I mean a. Those did not link up at all. Okay, I'm just going to run the road across first and then connect these up. When I say 2, I mean a 2-lane road. When I say 3, I mean a 3-lane road. And when I mean a 1, I mean a 1-lane road. If I say anything else, it'll be very specific. Okay, now there shouldn't be any new demand for industry. I'll have to come back and see how our oil area has developed, what interesting new stuff we're getting out of this. There's a lot of pipeline here. But it's all water pipeline. So electricity is going to be fine for a while actually, and our sewage looks like it's going to be great for a while. So back to city planning. This is what I'm all about. I love doing the city planning. So we fixed this road, and as you can see, like, it really has fixed, right? I fixed this road. We need to get into this area here because that's a big, big, big problem. I have to empty this site out first, which is kind of problematic. Maybe I don't have to empty it, but I would like it to be emptied. I don't have to, just would like it to be emptied. So we're going to have to fix a lot of these areas because a lot of these areas are really just wonky, very, very wonky. And people haven't even moved into here. They're all moving to the north side, which is all full of crime and death, apparently. I should probably do something about that. Let's see, a police force here. Crime safety is at 20%. That sounds terrible. Everyone's pretty happy about that. Yay, happiness. So yeah. What are some more areas I have to work with? Okay, this is another area that's pretty simple to fix. Or is it simple? It's hard to say. I can get rid of this road here completely, and in place I can build in a 2 road this way across down here, and that way there's no intersection close to the traffic circle. And it's not going to be the most perfectest road possible, but it will be a road. And that way what's going to happen now is people will not be turning left here directly at the traffic circle. They'll be spinning around in a circle. What else can I do here? Well, I could also expand the size of that road itself. I mean, this road is pretty tiny for what it's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be kind of a feeder road, so we'll turn that into a 2. That can be a 2 as well. There we go. And we'll make these into nice urban areas. Urban. Even these small ones, I think, can build some pretty urban-looking buildings. So we're killing off the rural parts, we're building in the urban parts, because they're just more bang for your buck. I mean, I put down that police station, and I guarantee you my police safety is skyrocketing now. It went down by 6 whole %. That's insane. You'd never get that sort of value. And it's gonna definitely help this, oh my god. I never completed this. That's rather silly of me. This is a major part of the city. Find some way of getting There we go. That works out all fine. Now we have access to the northern part. I didn't finish either of those. I feel really silly now. Okay. So that explains a lot in terms of like the lack of services that people are getting. There we go. Now it's all connected. So people should be flowing from the north to... all the buses especially are just trapped up there. So I was losing a lot of services. But now all my services are back. I should be collecting garbage pretty freely again. Wow, that was a huge overstep for a very, very long period of time. God, it's so urban here. You can just look in the distance and it's just buildings forever. God, it would suck to live here. But we're rebuilding and rebranding. I wonder if oil country has developed into anything yet. Oh, look at this. Nice oil refineries everywhere. Plastic perfection. Great. Goods from a whale, LTD. Not even gonna lie, we're just oil-based products. There's no creativity here. Yeah, so that's filling up pretty fast. Our old neighborhood is not doing so hot. The shop till he drops center is on fire right now. Okay, so what to do with this area? That's the question, I guess. I'm going to need a thicker road. That's going to go straight to here. So it's going to cut across here into that zone. Unfortunately, we have a cemetery here, which has a lot of bodies in it. So we're going to have to build... Jeez, this is pretty long-term planning. We're going to build another cemetery. And we'll put it over here in the north, because we're going to have to move all the dead bodies from the cemetery to the next one, just like we're doing with the garbage. Yep. And that's why all these people are upset with low property values, because there's a dump there. Who does that? I do. I put a dump there. Let's see if there's anything else in our way. So we're at a medical clinic. Okay. That's a pretty easy move. So I mean, the concept, just kind of follow along. The concept is that I want people to be able to go from the industrial area through the residential, into the traffic circle, in through here, and onto this highway patch. Or through the traffic circle, onto this highway patch, or cross north into this highway patch. I want them to have lots of options for travel. Huge slowdown that happens right here. Why? Just too urban. I might have to make an overpass or something here, just so that people can get to the... I don't really... yeah. It'll take a little bit of thinking power. But that's something for the future. This is the big one right now that I'm worried about. It's these little teensy tiny intersections that are kind of becoming my problem. So we're going to move our police station here. Make some people happier, some people not so happier. And let's see. I actually don't have that much money, so I can't really... I should be on fast forward right now. I can't play around too much. How's our water supply doing? Good. How's our electricity doing? Perfect. Our oil country is, you know, it's coming along, fostering. I kind of want to get back to the point in tax revenues where I can, you know, reduce some of these taxes, like, you know, this one probably should go down just a little bit. And hopefully that'll encourage more growth. I'm assuming that's a part of the game, because when you increase taxes, the demand for residential seems to go away. God, this oil country is beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Keep in mind, I have this whole urban area that I plan to develop eventually. All part of the master plan. This one's actually really cool because it has the train track here, so I can actually bring in tourists and all that sort of jazz. Okay, so I need to go from this road, small playground, that's another easy thing to move, just deeper in. I want to go from this road diagonally to here, and then I'm going to have a road come across here, a thick road of course, and there will be one that'll enter, one that'll exit. I don't really. I'm hoping it doesn't have kind of a turn right option, but it's my plan. Stan. How's our industry doing? Looks like it's going great. Generic industries are still good. I kind of wish it would tell you how much each building produces tax-wise, because that would be, cool for me. And note, specialized buildings require educated and well-educated people. So, I mean, really, if I'm having problems finding uneducated people in these industries, I can turn this all into something that will require more people. So how's our income doing? 35 grand. I think that's good to fix our problem. So, let's fix the problem. Shall we? So we gotta get rid of this little intersection. And this road and this road. That road, that road. Definitely that road. Probably slide through here. And I don't want this area existing at all as is, so I'm going to get rid of the whole thing. And we'll put a big 3-wide road, which will cut... Oh, I still haven't actually taken out enough space. So a 3-wide road to cut diagonally across this area. So we're getting rid of the perfect grid, those perfect squares, and we're favoring something a little more fostering of our design intents. What is exactly in the way right now? Power line. That's easy to fix. Goodbye, power line. Goodbye, power line. That could be the one power line that connects everything. I don't know. Do I look like a guy who knows things? No. Now what else is in the way? Are you going to tell me these green buildings are actually something? Pharmacy? No. Busy corner store. Police station. That is something. Aha. Well, we'll move you again. Second time I've done that to exact same police station, I think. Okay, so we're going to go diagonally here, and then we're going to go kind of like this. And delete these little places. I wonder this little car lot looking place is. Is this something important? Elementary school. Yeah, that's something important. Can't really go without one of those. And then go to the highway option. We'll have an innie, and we'll have an outie, and that will link into the main hub network and should be fine. Hopefully there's no power surges due to all this. Alright, on we go. I just have to replace a lot of housing. Okay. Now, we need to fundamentally change a lot of the layouts are happening here. You can kind of see that this place here is forsaken. I'm going to just temporarily put a little bit of road here just to support this area so that I don't lose too many tax revenues from all of this destruction. These areas here are just completely disconnected, 100%. So I have no use for them. Unfortunately, I need to connect it temporarily until I can get all the dead bodies out of the cemetery. We're down to 250 bodies so far. I think this will become a main area. Decisions. I'm trying to decide what will become my new artillery road here. Yeah, I think it might become this one. And then we can have like offloads on the left and the right. But these are all something we can work with. So we'll destroy this real quick. I think that's not our school there. That's a firehouse. Might be. And we're going to put a 2-lane road here. go pretty deep. And there we go. And that will all be urbanized residential zones, which we don't have a demand for at all. All the stuff that I'm destroying is not getting replaced right now. Well, some of it is, obviously. This area is finally starting to grow up, become a big boy. Water demand is very high, so I need more pumping stations. Oop, that was poop. Oh, they're depowered. I depowered them by building all this. This is the kind of wonkiness I kind of expect, though. So we can build this across here, and that'll repower them up. And people will have their water, their precious water. Yay, all powered up. Perfect. Yeah. Water demand should go down again. Tax revenue should surge. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, over here. So these are all connected over through this. I don't really want people cutting across. I don't want that happening. Oh, I can get rid of this stupid thing. Completely, almost. Let's see. Wind turbine. We're going to move this over to this island for now. It only generates 6 megawatts. Like, that's nothing. That is nothing at all. And let's make a little water current thing. Let's make this hook back onto the grid. And it's only 6 megawatts of power. I should just get rid of it completely. It is useless to me. Oh, geez. This place is completely useless because it's not even connected to anything. Oh boy. Do I feel silly for having it there. Yeah. I can connect it by just building a road up, but I like to have a little bit of distance from these highways. That wouldn't be a terrible thing. I've built guardrails on the highways or sound barriers they're called, but you know, they only do so much. Things are starting to look much better over here traffic-wise, by the way. The traffic circle no longer has mass congestions around it. People are free-flowing through, and but the kind of things that I'm doing now are planning for a future that is vindictive and evil and whatever kind of Bush-era terms you want to describe it with. So we got rid of this, so we don't. These don't actually connect into anything anymore. So I don't really need them here. So instead, I guess, like, are any of these even connected to the grid? It doesn't appear so. Are they? Appears they are. Okay. I want to get rid of this road completely. And I want to build one straight across here as a... Actually, maybe I won't get rid of this road completely. I've rethought this plan. What I'll do is I will build across here, have them lead into here, and lead into here. So it'll be just, you know, like a loopy little residential zone. I'm trying to avoid destroying infrastructure that already exists, that is functional and useful. I'm tempted to just leave this blank because it is very close to the highway. And then the advantage is that we can destroy this road here. And probably that one as well. Yeah, okay. And that will mean that this main thoroughfare for trucks will only be blockaded by one potential side. Which is another one that I'll have to change. I want this to be, you know, bigger roads. Bigger, better roads. Huh, looks like we have a high demand for commercial. I don't think I actually have any empty areas available just yet, but I can build some. I can build some emptied areas, which I have emptied myself. Okay, this is starting to get... Oh, actually, it's still flowing, so it's not actually that bad. I thought for a second there that was going to go terrible, but this plan of mine here actually worked out pretty well. So, yeah, commercial areas. So, our big challenge is to get rid of... Is this even connected to a road right now? I don't know that it is. I don't think it is at all. I have to connect a road to that. Just so we can kind of get rid of it. And that means I can pretty much get rid of this neighborhood completely. Pain of a neighborhood. Two pains of mine. So, is the dump emptied yet? 77% empty. I have no road connecting it. That's why it's not emptying. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's get a road in here. So I can continue to empty properly. And in the meantime, I can get rid of this connection here. And I think I'll do the same thing that I did over here. Just try and use my existing infrastructure appropriately. And slide over that way. Yeah, that makes sense. And then hopefully this dump will begin to, or this cemetery will begin to unload a little faster. Okay, so, geez, is that a lineup of vehicles just sitting here waiting? I wonder what they're waiting on. They're waiting on our pedestrian traffic, actually. Interesting. And there seems to be lights here, so they will go when the lights go. That's good. That's excellent. I like that. I'll use it. So I'm going to make this into a 3 kind of turnpike. With this one going to be a big solid road that'll lead right up into here. And I think I'll actually connect it directly into this as well. People should still go for the highways. I'm hoping. Please don't let them go cut across here. In fact, I might make that against the law. We'll see how the citizens respond, I guess. So I need more commercial zones. So let's build some. Yeah, commercial zones. Rampant destruction of public goods. I think there's some stuff in the way here. Yes, there is. So I have to move a little bit. Let's get that medical clinic on the move. There we go. Back to where it pretty much started. And the police station, sure. Right where it kind of basically just started. It's kind of a pain that it costs money to do this. But I guess there has to be a penalty for reconstruction of your city. It can't be free. So we'll have a road all the way up to here. And into here. And I want to destroy a lot of this, actually. Sounds terrible, but it's true. I really do want to destroy a lot of that. So we'll put down big blue there. And I'm going to need to cut across. So the first road we will have ignored. Okay. So I'm going to destroy everything but the dump, because I can't destroy the dump. It will not let me destroy the dump until it's emptied. So we'll leave just the dump access road available. And we're going to build ourselves a 2 down to here. Probably, yeah, like right here. It's fine. And I can connect this road here. I'm actually going to completely de-zone the dump. I don't want anyone living there. It's just, it creates weird mess. And we're going to build another big giant commercial area here. This area won't be all commercial. I'm going to eventually move in some residential. It just so happens that the demand right now is for commercial spaces. With $74,000, I should have enough for university. Yes, I do. Apparently it's $75,000. And like I said, having a university will actually be very positive for our industries, because it will allow us to build a lot of stuff and to make widespread happiness everywhere. Yay! Obviously, I need a lot more education. I have a capacity for 2250 people and eligibility for 1560. 35% of my population is going to grade school. Only 12% are going to high school. So I need to actually increase my high school enrollment rates. And, you know, the southern bit is starting to look a lot better. When you look from the grid map here, like this zone here was always fine. That was fine. The only problem it had was this thin road and, you know, possibly the threat of garbage. Industrial way, it's looking better. It's still, you know, not quite nice looking. This area here obviously still needs to get fixed, but most things are looking pretty good, like a city would look, you know. And the population of my city, I don't think it's actually gone down. Let's get the milestones. So that's the next milestone. My last milestone was Grand City. My next one is going to be Capital City. So I've actually gone up 1,200 people, despite all the buildings that I'm demolishing here and all the things that I'm demolishing here, all because I'm bringing suburbia to rural areas, and people are complaining about the noise here. So maybe we will use the road upgrade tool. It's here somewhere. Where do we upgrade our roads to? Upgrade road. There we go. Cannot upgrade road type. Well, F my life, I guess. I guess you guys have to deal with the noise. Cannot upgrade road type. Cannot upgrade. Cannot upgrade. Cannot upgrade. Can anything be upgraded with this thing? It looks like the tool is actually pretty useless. None of the roads can be upgraded. None of them. At all. Okay, so that's a completely useless tool. So that's something I'll have to do manually, which will suck. And I just won't do it. So yeah, looks like we have a little bit of traffic. Gonna try and sneak through here, but not a terribly high amount. Most people are still going through the main truckways, which is great. So this just makes our city more accessible to people, which is awesome. I like accessibility. And yeah, we got graveyard emptying, and the deceased looks like the hearse. It's a fire station. I don't think he's actually moved any bodies yet, so I'm going to have to find a way to connect a road into this. Oh, I'm still on the upgrade tool. It's like, this doesn't make sense. This angers me. Okay. Now he should have a connection. People should start emptying. Yes, it's active again. Even ambulances showing up to drop off dead here still. Trying to, at least. Where's our other graveyard? How's it doing? 221. Awesome. Free-flowing city. This is what you want to see. And I have another area over here that I'm just going to, I think, finish this up. So I don't want to have a road here or here, and I don't want to have a road this way. So what I'm going to do is build across here, and we're going to build a little thingy in. Oh, what's this? Is this a park I didn't move properly? Believe it is. A dead person is waiting transport. That is friggin' creepy, man. That is a park. That's where children live. Children do not live in parks, although parents do seem to think that way when they drop their kids off at parks. What I meant to say was that children play there, not live there. That would be, I don't know, more or less repulsive. Probably more repulsive. Children actually were dropped off in parks to live there. So, we have this giant shopping area now. That's pretty exciting, I think. And I can probably do another one this way. And I tend to do the same sort of thing. I'm going to have kind of hawks upwards. Got to get that electricity extended up. Cover the region. Make sure it's connected. Makes me feel safe, I guess. Now, in most cities, riverfront properties can be very valuable. I wonder how it will fare here. in this particular area because there is a bit of noise pollution from the water production facilities. I can't go too far with this because, you know, poop. There's poop up there. God, I'm kind of tempted to just sling this road across here. It would give two. It kind of makes sense. I think I'll do that. I'll just sling this road in this way. But I think we need a little bit of, yeah, just a wee bit of extra pipes here. Not a ton. So we need more commercial zones. So we'll make all these commercial. Ta-da! And all these will be green zones. So we have a nice area. It will be nicer once I can get rid of this dump. Currently 68% empty. How's our cemetery doing? Please say it's taking bodies. It's not really taking bodies, it doesn't seem. You can't destroy it because it's got bodies in it. Okay, that's kind of a quagmire to me. Gotta get some way to empty this stupid place. Okay, the hearse is moving. The hearse is moving. Hopefully, yes, they're moving. Excellent, they're emptying this thing. All these roads are temporary roads just to empty that stupid thing. And this thing's going to be like super empty now. 15 garbage trucks all emptying. Okay, this is feeling very good. Very, very good. And our oil country, oh baby! Look at that raw pollution. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. I'm going to screenshot that shit and put it up on Reddit. So beautiful. Apparently I need more educated workers here. Okay. So with 40,000 I need to get another high school down. So we have one here, one here. I guess this neighborhood needs a school. So that'll cover a pretty broad area. So that'll be good. Actually, our high school eligibility is suddenly skyrocketed. Oh, it's high school. Oh, I see. There's different eligibilities for different... that makes so much sense. These guys are so good at building games, you know? So yeah, we have different eligibilities for different places. So we can actually educate more. Even more. And as you increase your elementary, you get more eligible high school. As you increase your high school, you get more eligible university. I can't remember where I ended up putting the university to. Here it is. So our eligible for university is not very high right now. So this university is probably not paying for itself just yet. But as my high schools expand, the university should pay itself off pretty well. Educated people make less workplace accidents, people. Okay. So that's getting better. Now we do have just a few tiresome problems, and they're not problems yet, but they could become problems. That is so close to joining. It's not, though. So this neighborhood's a little bit of a problem. It's a wee bit of a problem. I would like this road here, this traffic circle road, to go straight into this highway, and then this becomes an offshoot. This area here is also kind of a problem. It's right next to a highway, which means that you'd have to have two offshoots for it, which currently it doesn't. And I kind of want it to offshoot off of just this road here. So I want this road to be thicker, this road to be thicker. I want this road, thick road, to go into here and offshoot this. So that's, I think, pretty simple things to do. That means this part of the traffic circle is gone. That means this connection to this neighborhood is gone. I don't think I have to demolish too much to do this. So let's get to work, people. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get rid of this. Probably didn't need to get rid of both of those, but I did. Because I'm a badass. And is there another cemetery here? Jesus, okay. That complicates things a little bit more. Because that needs to be moved. Okay. Get rid of that little bit there. So now things kind of loop around appropriately. Now this big avenue feeds into here. That's where I want it to be. That's what I want to happen. And God, I can't make these into a big road until I empty this cemetery. I don't even want to destroy anything because emptying cemeteries is a pain. Pain in the bananas. Like this guy here, he's going to take a while. So it's going to actually take me time to fix this. It's not going to be easy to fix this at all. But also by doing it this way, I can actually get rid of this, make this into more highway, which will make things go a little bit faster. And I could... I don't know if it'll speed this up or not, this dynamic. I'm always kind of tempted as to whether I should destroy this or not, because on the one hand there's not a lot of traffic coming through here, but on the other hand there is a left and right dynamic here that is slowing things down. If you have only a left-hand turn, everyone can turn left freely. But if you have a left and right-hand turn, then suddenly the left people have to stop, and the right people don't. So yeah, it's very, very bothersome for me. Should I do that or not? So I've increased my revenues by 4,000, my population by about 3,000. I'm gonna have to finish this area up later rather than sooner. I would really like to be able to make this a thicker road just so that it fits into the highway stretch that's happening right here. But I don't think I can do that. And I also, I kind of want this to become like even bigger amount of highway, to the point where I'm removing this traffic circle for a turnpike. But that's, I think that's a lot that can happen probably another day. So until then, my name is Troublmaker. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow.